From Las Vegas, it's Let's Talk News Now with Rick and Ella.
Good Monday morning, Las Vegas. We're here at Bailey's Sports Bar and Grill, one of the favorite little places that, quite frankly, Ella and I tend to hang out just a little bit, our local pub and whatnot.
Don't say that in public.
Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, but then, you know what, we hang out at the Queen Victoria pub, so...
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go. If we have pub will travel?
Yes.
No, that's not what we're going to say. What we are going to do is we're going to do this. Is we're going to get our Monday morning started off right. We have, of course, with us Rochelle Davis, who is a forensic psychologist.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. You have, see, just again for our audience, because you're relatively new to our show. And by the way, thank you for coming back on.
Thank you for having me. My God, I had a ball. I had to come back.
Well, you were here last Monday, and it was so great, and the audience just responded so well to you that we said, okay, we have to have it back on. Rochelle, when it comes to psychology and it comes to trying to ascertain what people are going through, it's sometimes empathy and sympathy, of course, two different things.
Yes.
But right now, people are hugely sympathetic to what's going on with Sylvester Stallone and his family. This is a tragedy such as losing a child has got to be horrific all on its own. I cannot even imagine it.
Yes, absolutely.
But someone who's also then in the public eye and has lost a family member, that has to be like the worst.
Absolutely.
Because cameras are on you all the time, everything is happening. The dynamics of it from maybe a little bit more of a clinical standpoint, what's going on when this occurs?
Well, you know, and I think sometimes even what a lot of people miss is that you're not only directly affected as a parent, the entire family, the immediate family that's kind of in that household is affected in a negative way. I'm going to start with the children, the siblings of a expired child. A lot of times they too go through a lot of negative repercussions from losing a sibling because they feel now that they're neglected or they're kind of in the shadow of this death. They're
level of resentment.
Oh, absolutely. Because think of the parents. The parents are completely fixated on the loss of a child, and the siblings kind of get lost in that, and they kind of go through a lot of rebellion. Typically, resentment was an excellent word. A lot of depression because they're kind of saying, "Well, I'm still here." The parents definitely go through something that's just really it's not describable. Depression, guilt, resentment. The marriages suffer.
He's 36, so obviously he wouldn't be living at home.
Absolutely.
How would that still apply if, let's say, the siblings have their own families and their own children? Okay.
Absolutely. Because still, no matter how old we get, you know, as long as our parents are alive and they're in our lives, they're still our parents. So we still kind of expect that nurturing from mom and dad, you know, no matter how old you get. So, and you still crave it, you know, you still expect it. So it really is, it's a devastating loss in a family dynamic. It really is.
Like I said, I couldn't think of anything worse. But now we're Sylvester Stallone and other celebs that have lost family members.
Like Marie Osmond.
Marie Osmond's loss of her son, John Travolta.
John Travolta, yes.
Same type of thing. Is it even further intensified when there's so much focus on it? And I hate to say it, even like right now we're participating in that focus by bringing it up.
Yeah.
But I think there's something legitimate to be learned from this, and that's the reason I'm doing it, not to be disrespectful to the Stallone family or anybody else that's had that kind of a loss.
Well, what I would hope that everyone would learn, and to answer your question before I go on, absolutely it does intensify it, because not only are you having to deal, as a parent, I'm speaking from a parent standpoint, not only are you having to deal with the fact that, hey, my child committed suicide or my child died under these crazy circumstances, you know, is this my fault? What have I done? But now you're dealing with what the public is saying. And such as in, you know, Sage, you know, and his circumstances. He was in his home for a week. It was an overdose. What was it? What happened? So you're dealing with that too. And that makes it a lot tougher, unfortunately.
As always, Rochelle, we appreciate your insights.
Thank you.
Find so much what is going on, and the fact what people are talking about. At the end of the day, celebrities are still human beings.
Yes, they are.
And they have real families, they have real family drama, and they have real events going on in their lives, no different than anybody else.
Absolutely.
So we thank you for clarifying some of that. We'll have
Thank
talk to you in a few more moments.
Absolutely.
In the meantime, we're going to take a short break. We're coming back with the one, the only, the legend, Mr. Larry Murray from Two Tons Entertainment. We'll be back right after this.